Oh, it finally happened, visuals. It finally happened. Is this dramatic? Am I being dramatic? Can the dramatic tone come through? Are you picking up the acting prowess I have? I'm trying to make myself cry as well. Kind of worked. A little bit what? Ash is finally gone. It's fucking horrible. Hello visuals and welcome back to another edition of the Solo Nerd News episode. Who the fuck can remember? So it's just Solo Nerd News with Solo Nerd News. Hot beverages at hand, tissues at hand, and just it's time to talk. A little somewhat depressing, somewhat awesome as well, but there's some depressing. Yeah, because cheers pal, you've given us your rubber ball. Oh, you want to take it back? Is it mine? What do you want? What do you even want from me? Where's it gone? Do you want it or not? You get there, it's yours now. Stop putting it in my lap. Do you want it or not? No, yes. Fetch. Fetch. Fetch the fucking book. Oh, that one was right in the nose. Hello, visuals, and yeah, it's the Visual Guys Solo Nerd News. I've already done, and we've said done bits. Get your butthole out. It is out. Stop getting your butthole out. And as you can tell, visuals, one of the stories that we'll be talking about today involves our beloved Ash Ketchum. Do you know what? What's heartbreaking about it? We're not even in the stories yet. This is the stupid, long-winded, unnecessary monologue we do at the start. But you know what's horrible? All them, you go on to see them videos on Instagram and Facebook and the TikTok, and it's like all the sad songs like Ed Sheeran and shit playing over compilations of Ash. And I'm a grown man that's been crying over this, genuinely weeping, and I've watched the last episode. But okay, visuals, this is a really good weekend, to be fair, actually. There's a lot happening. There's something epic happening this weekend, which is a story, so we'll save that. But not only that, there's another story, so I'll save them. There's two other epic things. Newcastle United are going to get revenge on Man United on Sunday. Premier League's back. Liverpool, Man City kicking us off on our Saturday. Anthony Joshua's fighting in the boxing. I've got Monday off from work. It's going to be a great weekend. Just filled with lots of fucking heartache. I thought I'd get to 30-year-old. I know I'm not lucky. I'm beautiful as fuck. And just be so removed. And you know when you look at shit before, you know when you look out the window and hello darkness, my old friend, what's the point of life anymore? What is the point? That's how I felt since watching that last episode of Pokemon. Fuck it, should we actually just get into the news? Because it's the Solo Nerd News. I've slathered a hell of a lot. Like I said, the coffee's ready. We're nerdy shenanigans. Why can't I have adult problems like, oh, me Mazda's fucking brake lights are gone. Growing up problems, right? Start off with this news just because it's fucking thinking. But Ash has officially left the Pokemon series, the Pokemon anime, after more than 25 years. This son of a gun has been fucking molding and shaping the future of many nerds out there. Many people, a lot of people, regardless if they're into Pokemon or not now, have had their childhood impacted by this little son of a gun. For a lot of us, definitely me, I lived out my ultimate dreams through his eyes. He was off on these crazy wild adventures in the Pokemon world and everything, and I was along for the ride, and he literally is part of the reason of who I am. Him, Spiderman, people like that. And it was fucking heartbreaking. The last episode, the very final shot was him and Pikachu got a fork in the road, and Pikachu finds a stick, chucks it, whichever way the stick lands, are going to go that way, and it's just like, and it just ends with a still, and what does it say at the bottom? The next episode, a new chapter or a new beginning or something like that. Usually it would be like, what will happen with our heroes next, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, oh my god, that's it, it's done, it's dusted. And it's weirdly frustrating because we've had him for so many years. Why deviate now? Why get rid of him now? And I'm actually in like a little bit of a stinker about it. There's a little bit of resentment towards the Pokemon anime over it, and I'm going into the new season of Pokemon, the Scarlet and Violet stuff, with our new heroes, and I've already got a dislike for them because I'm like, you know, Ash and Pikachu go away. You know, I mean, I'm sure hopefully over time I'll learn to love them and whatnot. Like, I'm a 30-year-old man genuinely moaning about which cartoon characters are taking us forward in the future. And I'm being serious. Like, I can feel myself welling up now. I was in absolute tears over this. You know, I watched the episode and then I watch all the little mini videos and the TikToks and that. And it's just fucking broken my heart. To the point now where I see them, I have to skip or I'm going to start blubbering. It was, I mean, I'm happy. You should always say, it's better to have loved than lost than to never loved at all. But I'm like, no, this is one of the worst 5 feelings I've ever had in my life. That's how bad it is. Why are you getting ready for a sneak attack? I'm trying to confess my love for Ash and Pikachu here. But yeah, Ash is officially gone. Done. If you've seen the episode, hopefully you didn't cry over it as much as I did. But hopefully you felt something because, again, I know to a lot of people say, Dan, you 30-year-old, grow up, get a grip of that. No, that story and this adventure and this everything is a huge part of me. And it's heartbreaking. Stick with the Pokemon news. We're going to go with some good news, though. This weekend, well, it was yesterday, Friday, the official release of our first Scarlet and Violet cards. Well, the English stuff. The Japanese Japanese editions have had 2 sets, I think. Maybe 2 sets or 3 sets, possibly. Definitely 2. But Scarlet and Violet base set is officially out. I'm recording this on the Thursday, so my cards will arrive tomorrow. I've absolutely skinned myself. Fuck knows what we'll do for money. No food for the dog, pal. No food for you, but we got cards. Fair trade. But yeah, the official base set of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is out. There's some beautiful cards we can look out for. Definitely come back this weekend for the unboxing. We're going to do like a mega haul with the ETBs, the booster box, the Build a Battle Stadium and stuff. We're going to rip through everything. So hopefully we get some great pulls. But visuals, go up now. Get your Pokemon Scarlet and Violet base set cards in selected retailers, I guess. There was an advert for Pokemon. Please pay me money after you've broke my heart. But we might as well stick with our final bit of Pokemon news. But any of you Funko fans like me, we have a new introduction to the Pokemon Funkos. This is a set, though, the Funkos of the Pokemon, that I'm quite far behind. I mean, I've got Charizard, I've got the starters, a couple of Pikachus, Mr. Mime, flocked Mewtwo, flocked Vol. I do have a nice handful. I think we've actually done a video on it. The Evolutions, but no Eevee. But we have 3 new ones, and one of them I have to make sure I get. I have to make sure it gets added to the collection. We have a new Glaceon, and I think Glaceon also comes in a jumbo size, Score Bunny, and Arcanine. Oh my god, we have an Arcanine Funko Pop. It's going to be a nightmare. I don't think they will. I don't think they will do every Pokemon as a Funko, because that will... Fuck me. Well, if it's 10 quid a Funko, there's 1,000 Pokemon now. Well, there's over 1,000. What's that? 10 times 1,000. Is that 100 grand? That's 10 grand. I'm really shit at maths. It's a fuckload of money, but we have about, I don't know, 50 or so out now. But we have a new wave, and I think there's a special edition Glaceon, maybe flocked as well. I think there's definitely a jumbo. There's definitely a regular, so I need to get that to complete to carry on the evolutions. Even though we haven't got an Umbreon or Espeon yet, I don't think they've went to Glaceon, which is a bit weird in my eyes. But the Arcanine, I hope we get a jumbo with him. He looks adorable. It looks amazing. We need a big jumbo bad boy of that son of a gun. So, sad Pokemon news. Ash is gone. Great Pokemon news. Scarlet and Violet, but with skin. And then Funkos, new ones, amazing. Arcanine, brilliant, but with skin. So take it how you will. Next up, right, to carry on my weekend of absolute awesomeness, any of you wrestling fans out there, WrestleMania weekend is upon us. This will be up way before part 1's out, but we've got part 1 tonight, Saturday, and part 2 on the Sunday. In fact, this video might even go up on the Fridays in the news. Whatever, it's WrestleMania weekend. So that we've got the wrestling, we've got boxing, we've got new Pokemon set, we've got the football back, we've got a Newcastle playing Man United, we've got Liverpool playing Man City, or Man City playing Liverpool. I think it's Etihad, I can't remember now. So I've got a full weekend of absolute epicness, and I can't wait just to get my teeth in and fucking absolutely love it. But WrestleMania is here. John Cena's back. Trish and Lita are back. The Roman Reigns defending his title against Cody Rhodes. We've got a triple threat for the Intercontinental Championship. It's going to be a great WrestleMania. There's definitely going to be a few twists and turns surprises. The predictions should be up on the channel as well. I had a struggle doing my predictions because I can't call a lot of these matches. Like Rey and Dominic, it's going to be so fucking hard. It's going to be a nightmare. But visuals, get tucked in. What is it, $9.99 for the W Network still, or some shit like that. WrestleMania weekend. Gonna be fucking fast food ordered. Oh, I can't wait. We're so lazy. Watch wrestling. I love these weekends. It's these moments in life where I go, I'm so happy that I remember Ash has left and I'm like, fuck. Watch, Ash left. John Cena will lose. Newcastle will lose. And I won't win a footy bet and we'll get no good cards in the Pokemon card. The Scarlet Violet. And I'll go, that was shit. We're going to go to Spider-Man next because we did kind of briefly talk about it in the Entertainment podcast a couple of months back. But it's officially done, confirmed. Spider-Man, what they call it, whatever they call it, Spider-Man 4 is officially started filming. And we know, so it hasn't officially started, it's definitely filming towards the end of the year. So that means we could get our next Spider-Man outing to see what happened after him, you know, everything that happened with Doctor Strange and the spell and whatnot. Next year at some point. We haven't got a release date for it next year, and it's not in the MCU plan to be next year. But if they've already started filming it, it would stand to reason towards the back end of next year. I think No Way Home was a December release, wasn't it? We could have a December release next year of Spider-Man, and if that's the case, I'm going to be so over the moon. That fourth outing with Tom Holland. What does the bit of symbiote being fallen behind mean? Nobody knows who he is. It's just Peter Parker in New York on his own. What does all that mean? What we're going to do? Fucking Wilson Fisk, apparently potentially in these like sort of up and coming projects, going to be running for mayor of New York. How's that going to play out? Spider-Man's here earlier than ever, and I love it. And finally, for your last bit of solo nerd news, TMNT new game on the horizon, but this story is following the Last Ronin story. Now, there was a comic book of the Last Ronin, or did they release it straight into a graphic novel? There was a story in the TMNT's history of like a weird world where all the turtles were dead. It was kind of like a post-apocalyptic kind of world where all the turtles were dead bar one, which just dawned a solo black band, and you don't know who the turtle is till halfway through the comic. And I won't tell you who it is now. Fuck it, I will spoil. Massive spoiler alert, that Ronin ends up being Michelangelo. He's the remaining turtle, and he uses all the weapons of all of his brothers and stuff. But apparently they're going to make this into a video game. And I think this will be amazing because it's probably arguably the darkest point in the Turtles story, the Turtles history and stuff. And it will make for an amazing game. The villains you come up against, the fighting sequences, doing the full on turtle action and all that kind of shit. And it's a kind of heartbreaking story at the same time. There's a lot of emotional stuff that goes on there. Mikey's not the Mikey that we knew from the past at all. Not 47 Ronin, that's Keanu Reeves crack. A Last Ronin turtle game potentially in the works. Probably won't be for a couple of years. I imagine if they're just talking about it now. But oh my god, how amazing will that be? There we have it, visuals. That was your the solo nerd news are always a little bit calmer, aren't they? They're never usually as hectic. But to be fair, I am in a very, very sad mood. And I've got to go back to work in a minute in the pissing down rain. I do love the rain, but I've just knocked the camera, haven't I? Lorraine Kelly. Here we go. It's your sports and weather, and every sports and weather is pretty much the same this week. You'll see why. Here's your first outing.
Sports, yeah, whatever. Fuck you.
See, for the sports, it's a gamer. Just game rage quitting. Going absolutely nuts. I've never got to the point where I felt like I needed to rage quit over a game. Like, I've been a bit like, oh, fuck's sake, or oh, bloody hell. I've never got that bad smashing up controllers and fucking these lunatics. You see more in the weather and stuff. But look at him, just going nuts. The weather. Weather, raining more. What the fuck is going on with you gamers rage quitting and smashing shit up? He's doing the same. Just, fuck, I've had enough of this. Smash the computer or keyboard or whatever. Just destroy shit. Have you ever, please let us know in the comments, have you ever been so annoyed at a game you felt like smashing shit up? I think the closest I as well get to being annoyed is when I'm on Mario Kart playing online or whatever and I get blue shell or some shit towards the finish. You're like, ah, you bastard. But I find that more funny, to be fair. You're like, because it's part of the game. But he's hated life. Dan's happy ending. Like I said, the moment we like to get you off happy. Well, I need to get you off, don't I? We've talked about sad Ash leaving stuff and, you know, Mikey being left as a turtle and all that kind of shit. So, visuals, we're going to get you off happy by laughing at somebody else rage quitting on a game.
Dan's happy ending.
What game could he be playing to get that friggin' mad? And I think if I'm right, I might use the clip where this is the guy that ends up taking his whole display thing out. And it's the moments when people rage quit where they do a lot of damage and then their brain quickly speeds up and they go, shit, what the fuck have I just done? And the look of absolute heartbreak, they're like, I've just smashed all that up. And I love that look because you're like, you fucking donut, why did you do it in the first place? But he caused a bit of a mess there, didn't he? And there we go, visuals. That was this week's edition of the Visual Guys. Well, this week's go around of the solo nerd news. We sort of just interject these as and when. There's no like actual pattern. What if they would actually turn out to be a pattern? Imagine if I did like 10 normal news and one of these and didn't realise I'd been doing that. Somebody as well, let us know in the comments below, what number is this? I think we're double digits, but I won't be surprised if it's actually like 5 or 6. Exactly. Tidy up my bed. Just realised as I was chilling before visuals, Optimus decided to open up the pillow and start rip the stuffing out. So yeah, did he get told off? No. He's back now with his ball in his mouth. Yeah, pal, did you destroy the pillow, Optimus? I'll eat this. Watch this. No. He actually wants it now. He wants it now. If I pretend to chew or play with anything, he automatically wants it thinking, well, I need to play with that. And if I put that down and play with his toys, he'll kick. I've done this thing for you before, haven't I? You can't actually eat it though, mate. Stop licking in the nose and up the top lip. My God, he's full on wanting it now. He's shit. I've antagonised the beast when I shouldn't have. I'm sorry. Optimus. You can't have it. Quick, visuals, take it, visuals. No, Optimus. Oh, I'm a big shark. Oh shit, he's actually got. He's full got that, you little fucking ass. Boom, boom. You didn't see that coming, did you? You didn't see that. You just saw the elbow. Boom, boom. No. You try to open your mouth proper slowly like I won't notice it right in front of us, you donkey. We do it fast. See if you can try and grab it fast. I should, because he's actually probably going to beat me because he's quicker than us and run off with it and eat it, and I'm going to be like, oh, fuck. It's like playing with fire. Your eyes go proper. He's like, you are a weird dog, aren't you? Visuals, that was the Solo Nerd News. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are literally the best. Are you going to say bye, Optimus? In some way. Is he looking at you? That was way of saying bye. Look at that! A little nab attack. Look at his eyes when he's trying to lunge for it. Visuals, thank you for watching. Melrose, keep in you and keep on. I'm keeping on. You can't have the paper. Bye. Oh, shit. And if I had to leave you with a note, don't watch Pokemon. It'll only break your fucking heart.